You know what? I'm officially had enough of summer already. You know what? Yeah, summer. We've seen what you have to offer. Okay, it's done. It's over with. It's been nice, but you know what? I'm about fucking ready for some football. Summer could end today for all I care. You know, I've had a good one. But it is time for some fucking football. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the World According to Kyle podcast. How are you doing, everybody? It's been a little while. Just a quick FYI. You can find me on YouTube at Kyle Max, Twitter Kyleverse, TikTok Kyleverse, Instagram KyleMax86, Reddit TWA2K. If you have questions for the show or topics you want to see me covered, slide into my DMs and ask them over there. Right now, you can catch me on YouTube and iHeartRadio. If you would like to do so, we are going to be expanding. I believe we're on Spotify as well. That has distribution with the site that is hosting my podcast feed. So you could catch me on via podcast on Spotify and iHeartRadio. So, how's it going, everybody? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a pod. I've been taking a slight break in the action because my output has been going kind of above what I scheduled for this year. I wanted to do 2 podcasts per month, which would bring my total up to 37 by the end of the year. But I railed off like 4 or 5 podcasts in a row in I believe it was June and like late May and early and late June. So I got a little ahead of myself, and you know, I kind of also wanted to enjoy summer, see some friends. The weather has been scorching hot, but you know, I've actually, you know, I normally enjoy hot weather, but you know, as you could tell by the cold open, I'm like, enough already. You know, I get it. Summer, you're hot, you're nice. You know, I need to see some leaves die and some people getting hit in pads and helmets and pigskin being tossed around. So, you know, as hot as you are, summer, you know, I am very much anticipating the cool down because, and I hope you guys are rolling with me on, I don't know if you guys could hear that. So I hope you guys are rolling with me on our TWA2K, you know, our TWA2K bets for and investments. Because if you are, then you also have Cincinnati Bengals at 20-1 to win the Super Bowl. So I think that number is still available some places. I seen anywhere from 14-1 to 21-1. And folks, this is not your ordinary TWA2K. I'm sure you heard the noise in the background. We're having a little bit of a watch-along party right now. Right now, the preseason game is going on between Cincinnati and Arizona. You know, I go deep into this football shit, so I like to watch the preseason, watch the rookies, see how the rookies are doing, see how, you know, maybe some of the second-year guys are looking, or, you know, a third year who's had injury trouble, something like that. You know, see how the guys are gelling. Zach Carter made a tackle. I think he's a rookie. I think he was picked up late this past round and was looking pretty good in preseason for or in training camp for the Cincinnati Bengals. So guys, now, I don't know if you've been following, but I don't know what more you need to see to understand how much TWA2K is not fucking playing around when it comes to giving out investment advice. Now, this is also the reason why I didn't want to do too many podcasts, because I feel it's necessary for you guys to listen to my past advice. Now, if you were listening to me, you would have been stuffing your fucking bags with QNT, with Quant, because of reasons I outlined in the past videos. So, what's happened since then? Quant has only fucking single-handedly pulled us out of the bear market, and now, so when I gave you Quant was trading at about $80 Canadian. Now, I don't know how much that was American. Let me flip this up real quick and get the I hope you're not getting feedback. I am kind of pulling up my phone here. So let's say, I was giving out Quant at about $65 American, and I was saying, all that I'm hoping to do right now is stuff my bags with Quant and keep feeding my bags with Quant for the next foreseeable future. And this is why I don't get too much into crypto and posting a crypto video every day and going over the same shit, because not that much changes on a day-to-day basis. Oh, what a play. Who was that? Gunter. Jeff Gunter. Wow. What a fucking swat there. Jeff Gunter and on Cincy. Like to see that. But the reason why I don't post these crypto videos every day and constantly telling you about shit that you already know about, and to keep hammering and reiterating the same points, is because it's not necessary and it's boring to talk about every single day. There's more to life than investing and investments. It's a healthy portion of my life, but I told you before in all these videos, not that much changes with my opinions. I have very well researched takes, and not that much is different, besides I did exactly what I said I was going to do, and buy as much Quant as I humanly possibly can, and keep stuffing my bags with it week after week. I get paid, and so Quant went on a meteoric run. It was when I gave it to you, it was at about $80 range Canadian, which is the $60 range American, and shot up to $160, $170 Canadian, which the last time Quant was at earlier in this year was at that price. Bitcoin was at like 45,000 Canadian. Just to give you a idea of how fast that Quant bounced out of this bear market, is it is already just a sliver below the price it was before we started to hit this bear market. So which was like the 180 range. So point being that follow my bets and we will all win together. And I'm not going to... Arizona just scored a touchdown on Cincy, their first drive. Basilia. Who's that backup quarterback for Arizona, number 19? McSorley. Was that the... is that the Penn State guy? Is that the Penn State guy? Trace McSorley or something? I don't know. I digress. This is just preseason. We're having a little watch along. Arizona's about to go up 7-0, and we can see a little bit of... knock on wood, he did not make it. He didn't make the extra point. Oh, God. Shank you very much. But not bad. Hey, that guy's got wheels. That was a nice little bootleg. That was a nice little bootleg McSorley kicked out to the, to his offhand, too. It was a right-handed thrower kicking out bootleg to his left side. That is pretty fucking impressive, if I do say so myself. So yes, folks, it is not too late to join the party for both Quant and the Bengals. Get your Super Bowl bets in for the Bengals. Get them to win the AFC. If you want to take the over-under, 9.5. 9.5 is the over-under. And here, let me just read off Cincinnati's first 10 games on the schedule. And tell me if they are or aren't going to hit this fucking over-under. So, their first 10 games. Week 1, Pittsburgh. Week 2, Dallas. Week 3, New York Jets. Week 4, Miami. Week 5, Baltimore. Week 6, New Orleans. Week 7, Atlanta. Week 8, Cleveland. Week 9, Carolina. And Week 10 is a bye week. So their first 10 games. 11, Pittsburgh. Where do you see a loss in there? Please, tell me. Where? Where's a loss in there? What is the worst possible record they can have? They're at least winning 7 of those games. They're winning both against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't have a fucking quarterback. Dallas is gutted. New York Jets rebuilding. Miami rebuilding. Baltimore, we own them. New Orleans, what the fuck are they even doing? Who is even their quarterback? Atlanta, who is their quarterback? Cleveland, is Deshaun going to be there? Okay, maybe they have a shot. Carolina, look at that first 10 game schedule, and what is the worst that Cincinnati bounces out of that? They're going to win at least 7 games there. And now, I have a point of contention with Vegas and the odds makers and people's sentiment of what makes a good football team. Now, I was able to capitalize on this since I got the Bengals at 20-1. But if you're asking me right now, who would I rather have, the Bengals at 20-1 or the Bills at 5-1? I'm taking the fucking Bengals all day. And I think it's a little, a little offensive, let's just say, without being triggered, that the Bengals are worse odds than the Bills, that everybody is pinning the Bills as the team to beat in the AFC. So what I want you to tell me is, what skill position group are the Bills better at than the Bengals? Or not even skill position group. What position? Period. Ooh, Evans. Evans has just kicked out a massive run. He's inside of the fucking red zone. Holy shit. He just kicked out a 70-yard run. There's a flag. That better not be coming back. Yeah, it's a fucking hold, bro. It's coming back. Oh, shit, man. What? Are you kidding me? Let me see this. Show fucking replay. Show a replay. Where? I see Arizona holding him. What? Yeah, you got the holding right. On the wrong team. Oh, man. That should have been a fucking 70-yard gainer for fucking my guy Evans from the University of Michigan, the Big Blue. Brandon Allen over here at QB. What a horseshit call. That was easily a wash. There was at least 2. I just seen the Arizona guy. Even if the Cincy did hold, then that's a fucking That's a wash. Brandon Allen throwing those darts. Almost picks up all the yardage right away. Is that Erickson? Or is that Taylor guy? Let's see. Yeah, it's Taylor, number 11. So, I digress. Trent Taylor. So having the Bills at such egregious odds to win, like at such low odds to win the Super Bowl compared to the Bengals, who went to the Super Bowl last year, mind you. Last year, what did the Bills do? Their defense couldn't get a fucking stop, and they busted out because their defense was fucking shit and couldn't do goddamn anything. So tell me, what position are the Bills better at than the Bengals? They're not better at the Bengals at wide receiver. They're not better at the Bengals at running back. Now, my one friend argued to me, well, some would say that they're better at quarterback. Well, I wouldn't. Joe, if you want to talk about fantasy numbers or data, whatever, okay. Yeah, Josh Allen will put up probably better fantasy numbers, but do not tell me that Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Joe Burrow right now. You cannot say that. You cannot say that with a fucking straight face. Now, let me not want to come off as a Josh Allen hater. I definitely think, like, if you're ranking the quarterbacks right now, it would be kind of like a 1 is Patrick Mahomes, and then 2 or 3 is Allen and Burrow. And the 2 and 3 are not that far off. It is not a tier. Josh Allen is not a tier above Joe Burrow. I'm sorry. It's offensive to say that. Burrow proved himself. He proved himself already. Now, Josh Allen, where I feel the difference is that Josh Allen will make these boneheaded plays a lot. Will make these dumb plays, and will have accuracy issues from time to time. And Burrow seems to just, like, Burrow had a 70% completion percentage, and Allen relies too heavily on his legs instead of, like, doing the smart thing. He invites too much contact. And sometimes, like, he's just straight up a knucklehead and does these fucking weird things. And does not take the easy outs. Just to say that Allen is, so far above Burrow. No, they're like, I mean, at the very least, you say it's like, 2A and 2B, and you know what? I think both those guys have when compared to Patrick Mahomes, and me saying Mahomes is 1, that's kind of based on past history, and I feel like both those guys are very close to Mahomes. Now, I'd love to see what the Bengals look like when they play if they play the Bills. I think they play the Bills this year. If not, maybe they meet them at the AFC Finals. But okay, so say that's a wash, a 2 versus a 3 in a quarterback. That's so close that you cannot say that, like, that is a definitive advantage for Buffalo. Nice, Chris Evans just fucking caught a pass. Nice, Evans looking pretty good. You can't say that Allen over Burrow is a significant advantage over a team. At best, if you're arguing that, it's a push, it's a wash, and we're not talking about fantasy numbers. We're talking about actual on the field shit. Okay, real shit. Okay. Oh, Thaddeus Moss just caught one. Randy Moss's son, getting some work for the Bengals tight end spot. Okay, so we've went over 3 positions. RB, QB, RB, QB, wide receiver. All right, what about tight end? Is Dawson Knox really levels above Hayden Hurst? I don't think so. I think Hayden Hurst will be a stud this year. Myself, I think they will have there's so much juicy yards and touchdowns available to Hayden Hurst in this Bengals offense. All he'll have to do is just beat his matchup. You think they'll be doubling fucking T. Higgins and doubling Chase, and Hayden Hurst is going to be lots of open targets, lots of feasting available for Mr. Hurst this year, and I'm very excited. I'm actually I got a 2nd round pick in my dynasty league, and Hayden Hurst is on the bench. I think I'm gonna draft him. It's between him, Malik Willis. Because I seen Malik Willis play yesterday, and he looked as advertised in terms of the running and the improvisation. His completion percentage was pretty lame, but I don't know how much of that was the wide receiving core, but he really looked like a well balanced force, and he had a couple of good throws. So, okay, we got Hayden Hurst. We got who else? What other position groups do we have? Offensive line. You would say Bills normally, but their offensive line isn't great, and Bengals just had 3 huge signings. Lyle Collins, Alex Kappa, and Karras. That's close. So what about the defensive side? Because kicker, get the fuck out of here. So what about the defensive side? Safeties, Cincy. Corners, Cincy. Linebackers, Cincy. Defensive line, defensive end, edge. So where is fucking Buffalo better than Cincy at definitively? Oh, what's up, Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow in the house. So where's Buffalo better than Cincy at? Where's Buffalo levels above Cincinnati Bengals? Buffalo, who busted out before the AFC Championship game. All I'm saying is just, this is such disrespect. This is such disrespect. Now, Arizona got the ball back after Cincy went out. But it's really not about that. I just want to check out the guys, see how they look, see who's playing, see who makes some nice plays. And that's kind of what the preseason about. It's not really about any kind of, paying attention to point spreads or numbers or any shit like that. Most of the starters probably aren't going to play. Just want to see how these new guys are looking. I wonder, they're just showing a couple of corners and safeties for Cincy. I wonder if that's Dax and what? Oh my God, Arizona Dortch just made a nasty catch over Cincy's corners. What a throw by McSorley. That was Cincy's corner was fucking like the ball just sailed right over his hand and the guy just caught it. Wow, that was an incredible catch. It was the only spot that ball could have been caught instead of fucking, pass blocked. But preseason ain't shit. Preseason doesn't mean anything, You want to see some of the guys, how they look on the field instead of all this training camp, OTAs, combine stuff. And you can tell I'm really over summer because I've reached that that irrational that point in the year where I have an irrational love and obsession with the CFL, which, you know, I reached that point in the summer. This summer I reached it a lot sooner than later, if I may add. So that's just so. But you know what? I hate on CFL a little bit. It's because, like, I think some of the rules are foolish. Like, I think that 3 downs to get 10 yards is like cruel and unusual punishment. You know, 4 downs to get 10 yards. That is a little more appropriate. Like, it basically, when you have 3 downs to get 10 yards, that's basically taking the running game effectively out of the game, because there's no you know, even the best running backs don't average like fucking you know, over 5 yards per carry. It's just that just doesn't happen because it's just such a hard and demanding thing to be able to get that average over 5 yards. So you're basically saying you're gonna pass most times, and they kind of, like, you know, as much as I like passing, you know, I'm you know, I don't hate running. I think is an important part of the football game. Oh, I thought Hill just came down with an interception there. Oh, that was so close. He almost had it there. High pointed it before he tried to fit it in the corner of the end zone. Guy had no position on him. That's a bad throw. Cam Taylor-Britt out there. Was that Cam Taylor-Britt defending it too? Number 38. See number 38? Dax Hill's number 23. Our first round pick. Alright, so I'm going to just check on some food I'm making. I'll be right back. And we're back, and we are all good. Just had to check up on the pulled pork. Got some pulled pork rocking in the oven. Yeah. Because that is how we do for game day, game hoo-day. So yeah, like I said, get on the Bengals, because like it seems to me that the biggest threat to the Bengals winning the AFC and getting back into the getting back to the Super Bowl are narratives, because that's all I see is narratives are the main thing preventing the Bengals from reaching the Super Bowl, and why they're so lowly, given such low odds. Like, you know, the Super Bowl hangover. I don't know if you're familiar with this term, but the team that loses the Super Bowl is said to have a, quote, Super Bowl hangover. And that is the reason why teams do not make it back or have a bad year after. So, like, that's the only reason. Since Cincinnati got better in their main area of weakness, And I said on this pod before, I'm getting tired of saying I said on this before and it turned out to be right, but, it's true. I got the receipts. Check them. So, I said on this pod before that that the Bengals were really undervalued as a team, and okay, is that Chad Kelly? Oh shit, Chad Kelly scored a touchdown for the Toronto Argonauts. What? Damn, I was wondering when he's going to see some action. I wonder if they just had him in for the goal line or whether they were actually playing him. So he's on the 1 yard line. And then as a keeper. And he banged it in all the way. Nice job by Banks assisting, getting that extra, pushing Kelly over the goal line. But I fucking love me some Chad Kelly, man. I used to watch him in college for when he played for Ole Miss, and now he's on the Toronto Argonauts, and just scored a touchdown. Holy cow! Wow. Wow, that was something unexpected. Jeez. I wonder if he's in, man. If because McLeod Bethel Thompson has been he's been shaky. Like, I like me some McLeod Bethel Thompson, but sometimes he makes those kind of boneheaded plays. So yeah, as I was saying, the biggest threat to the Bengals for winning is narratives. And narratives, who gives a shit, man? Like, things come and things go, and this isn't a usual situation. This isn't a Atlanta Falcons with the Matt Ryan where they just had this miracle run and got into the Super Bowl, and it was kind of like their one chance at winning it. This is not that. This is the Bengals really building a contender that can contend in the NFL for years to come. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with Jesse Bates. I assume he's going to play. He's going to play on the tag. He's going to play on the tag, or either that, or the Bengals trade him. But I assume he's going to play on the tag, and we'll see. I like the Bengals moves. I trust their ownership, so I'm not going to start banging the table for what I want to happen, because I just kind of trust that they will do the right thing. And if Bates is asking for too much and they are trying to make sure that they're able to pay Burrow and Higgins and Chase, we'll see. So it'll be interesting. All I'm saying is, like we went over the positions, get your money in on Bengals, 20-1 if you can. If not, 15-1. Why not? That's over double the odds. So right now we got, I got a $275 bet, and went over 5,000 if Bengals win the Super Bowl. And we'll see. A lot of it is luck related and injury luck, and hopefully they stay healthy. But I think if they stay healthy, that they're the best team in the AFC. They're definitely the most complete team in the AFC by far. And they're the team that plays the most like a team. Like in these situations against KC, like where Buffalo kept falling flat, is they just kept falling flat in certain areas on the defense. Their defense would fold every time to the hill play, or they would always hit Kelsey on that third and 15 or 3rd and 14 or whatever, and he was always open on that skinny post, and he always caught it. So I mean, it's just one of those things. I think it's severely, like, for me to be able to get this price on the Bengals, and maybe they don't win it this year. Maybe they have bad injury luck. Even the odds will be juicier next year, and I'll still bet it, because as long as they got this type of team intact, they definitely have a shot at winning. Now, another aspect of the CFL that I've been really enjoying this year. What a catch. What a catch. Brandon Allen on the bootleg gives it off to, who was that? Number 19. That was Auden Tate's old number. I know it's somebody else's now. How did he catch that? That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. That was just a toe drag fucking swag ridiculousness. But with the CFL, I've really been enjoying watching Nathan Rourke of the BC Lions. Now, he he played in the NCAA and the MAC conference. He played for the Miami of Ohio Bobcats, and I would watch a lot of their games, and he put up pretty good numbers and seemed to be Evans just scored a touchdown. Nice. That's what I like to see from Chris Evans. A flag. Better not be a fucking hold. Fucking take back so much of... Oh my god, another hold. Come on. You do know this is preseason. They can't be that bad. Ugh. He was fucking tied up anyways. Man, just push him. Keep your fucking hands flat. Just killing my man Evans here. Holy shit. Jackson Carman. God damn. Feel bad for Evans this game. He's having a really good game, and is just all his big plays keep getting called back. 70 yards and 10 and a touchdown taken off the board, all for fucking some wishy-washy O-line play. Jesus. So it's 2nd and goal from the 15 for Bengals, with Browning as their QB. Another bootleg, another flag on the field in the direction of where it might be holding. Let's see what it is here. And another holding. And it's on the Bengals. A decline penalty. Jesus Christ. Jackson Carman. Come on, bro. Jesus. Keep your hands fucking flat, man. So, anyways, Nathan Rourke has been just lighting up the CFL. I think he has like a 70% completion percentage average through like 9 weeks and into the season. And I'm not Mr. Okay, I have to be a fan of a team. I like teams as I like their quarterbacks, and or as I like the structure or the dynamic of the team. And so I've become fond of the BC Lions as of late. Because I love watching Nathan Rourke play, man. Like he's he is balling out, and I would be excited if Chad Kelly starting for the Argos. I'm a big Swag Kelly fan, so I might even go out to watch Argos play if Swag's there. Get some swag. Get a swag on. The CFL is an interesting league because they have these weird rules. They have these the fourth versus third down, like I was talking about. They have the field goal posts in the end zone. So you have to get through the field goal posts to get through the end zone. That's just kind of silly. The end zone is too big. Like I would love to see Canadian football played with 4 downs and all these silly rules go away, I don't think it's because of the rules that people like the CFL. I think it's just because it's football, and it's better than that footsies shit they're playing over across the ocean. It's genuine football, and I think that growing up playing high school football and 3-down football, I don't think you're getting the full getting as good a football experience as maybe you could be, because you don't have that. You take the running out of the game, and you have these weird little rules. One rule that I don't mind is that you have to, if the field goal misses, then someone has to take it out of the end zone, or else it's 1 point for the other team. Well, McLeod Bethel Thompson is back in, so I guess that Chad Kelly play was just a design, designed play for him for just once. Oh well, be nice to see him. But CFL is a respectable league. It's been around for hundreds of years. The quality and the professionalism of the CFL is really apparent. You can't just go in there and not practice and not be in peak physical condition and just play and ball out. Manziel went up against these guys, and they tossed him around because Manziel didn't had his issues, and wasn't at let's just say he wasn't at the top of his game. And when you're not at the top of game and coming to the CFL, it's not that's not good. It's a professional league, and it will break you if you're not in peak physical condition. And that's what a lot of these guys find out that think that CFL is a joke league. No, it's a good league. It's established. It's been around for hundreds of years, and it's respectable. Unlike these fly by night secondary American leagues that try to corner the secondary football market. Also, I think CFL is really smart in how they have their schedule and how they position their schedule. I want to watch football in the summer, and if it wasn't for CFL, I would just be frothing at the mouth come this time of year, because that was a nice play. That was Taylor Britt. Taylor Britt with a nice swatted Dortch away. But yeah, like literally, I would be frothing at the mouth if it wasn't for fucking CFL and being able to get some sort of football fix this time of year. Like, you know, we're live watching the Bengals preseason, so you could only imagine just having the CFL. But you know, having the CFL would be like a blessing in July. That's for damn sure. But you know, when the NFL starts kicking off, that's when I start tuning out. Man, another flag against Cincy. What the hell? What is this fucking flag parade for? Like, come on. Did you guys see the flag they threw for taunting yesterday? What was it? The Pats Panthers game or something, where they had this ridiculous taunting call. Like the guy just said, like, you know, said what? Like, and then fucking they called it for taunting after he defended a pass. Like, it's fucking preseason, ref. Like, come on. Like, that would be unacceptable if it was regular season, let alone fucking preseason. Oh yeah, he did get a little too handsy there for I guess I don't mind that call. But the wide receiver was like grabbing onto him too, like. Oh, they did call it on the wide oh, they called it on both. I think it was a wash. Yeah, they did call it on both. Okay. Yeah, good. So, as you can tell from this watch-along party, we're really stoked for the start of the 22-2 NFL season. So Kyler got himself paid. Jesus, holy cow. Now, I went on record saying that, you know, if I were Cardinals, I would not pay him what he wanted. But in the same respect, I'm not going to flip out too much and say that it was and completely write it off, because a lot has to go right, but he's shown, like, you know, he needs to show it a year that he can stay healthy throughout the whole year and put up good numbers and be a good leader. I mean, you're paying this guy a lot of fucking money. Like, you're paying this guy $40 million a year. And, you know, he's been injured 2 of the 3 years he's been in the league. And, you know, and then the other year, he didn't even, like, make it to the playoffs. Like, I don't know. It's tough. It's very tough for me to justify giving him the type of money that he wanted. Now, I would sign him to a 1-year contract. If you want a 1-year contract for $40-50 million? Okay, I'll do that. But you have to prove it to me for a year. You have to prove you can stay healthy for a full year without and that you can we can be a threat in the playoffs, and that we're a threat to win the Super Bowl. And you have to show me that, because, you know, Arizona's got a lot of good pieces around them. So we'll see what happens. You know, there's still questions about his durability. There's still questions about his, you know, his mid-range throwing ability over the center of the field. But it's not the worst deal in the world. I mean, like, you can definitely see the upside Murray has, you know, with his baseball background. He's got a terrific arm. He's got good speed and elusiveness, and he kind of, you know, you can see where the upside is. You can see where the upside is. He just hasn't, you know, shown it for a full year and shown that they can be a threat to win the Super Bowl. And that's my contention with it. I won't hate too much on it. there's another NFL issue. Now, the San Francisco 49ers, they traded the farm to be able to pick third in the draft last year. And with this pick, they selected Trey Lance instead of who they were initially kind of indicating towards fans that they were leading towards. They were initially kind of indicating to fans that they were leaning towards Mac Jones. And the fans threw a fit and said, "This isn't what you sold up for this pick. You sold up for this pick, and you're gonna take Mac Jones, and we know what we don't think Mac Jones has like the type of ceiling that would." Oh, what a catch! What a catch by the Bengals guy, number 16. Who's that? That was some toe drag swag also. So they they traded all these picks for to be able to draft third, and they drafted Trey Lance. They listened to the fans, and you know what they say: if you listen to the fans, you end up sitting with them. So maybe that's the case where San Fran just blundered an opportunity to have Mac Jones. And I'm full disclosure. I thought, and I said in this podcast that I would have took Lance because he had higher upside, but San Fran was leaning towards Mac Jones. Now, Thaddeus Moss with another catch, another conversion for first down. I like to see that. Randy's son too, man. He's got some good. He's got some catching in his genes. So did San Fran make a epic blunder by passing on Mac Jones? Because what Mac Jones does well, and he's not a super high upside guy, but he gets the ball where it needs to be, and he's good at when you have like these when you have dynamic weapons. He's good at getting the ball into these guys' hands. Now, And with San Fran, I could definitely see what they saw in Mac Jones, where they're just like, this guy can just efficiently and effectively run our offense and can get the ball where it needs to be. And if that was what San Fran was thinking, and Trey Lance turns out to be a dud, what a monumental fuck up. But they weren't the only ones to pass on Mac Jones. A lot of people did, and Chicago did also. So a lot remains to be seen of these second year guys, and it'll be really interesting to watch for a little while, and to at least for this year. This year will be a very defining year for where the new NFL will be going. It's there's a lot of new talent and a lot of old talent that's reaching the end of the line, right? So it'll be really interesting to see. Oh, Evan McPherson lined up for a long one. This has to be like a 65-yarder or something. This is deep. This is like a 67-yarder. Smokes it. It's good. What? Holy shit. How far was that? That was a 67. It had to have been a 67. How fucking far out was that? That was, man, it didn't look like he was going to get that. I gotta check this shit. That was a fucking bomb. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's check this shit out. Oh, that wasn't. That was a 58-yarder. Really? He was lined up at the Bengals logo. Maybe it was the. He was at like center field plus the length of the. 58-yarder. Oh, okay, looked a lot longer, but he drilled it. He's Money Mac. What's he gonna do? Now, geez, what the hell were we talking about? Oh yeah, San Fran's blundering, their potential blundering. So it looks like they're rolling with Trey Lance. So this will be the season, the defining season. If you don't see any sort of hope or any sort of light with Trey Lance right now, then it's tough to come back. It's tough to come back from that, and you always can, and people can always develop, and you never know when they're gonna pop off. But to sink all those picks into a guy and have him not be the guy you were looking for is a little problematic. Now, we kept this episode a little bit football-centric because, it's early August, but I'm goddamn juiced, and I am ready to watch some football. Now, I want to share with you my fantasy team because I just made a massive trade in fantasy. So I had Trevor Lawrence, and I used him, and I traded a first round and a second round pick in upcoming drafts to pick up Jonathan Taylor tailback. It's the number one RB. So right now my current roster is Joe Burrow at quarterback. This is super flex, standard scoring. Joe Burrow, Zach Wilson, Jonathan Taylor tailback, Javonte Williams, DeAndre Swift, Deebo Samuel, Mike Williams, A.J. Brown, Dawson Knox, Daniel Carlson, and Broncos D. With I got a couple other guys on the bench, like I got Jordan Love, I got Damian Harris on New England, David Montgomery is huge, Donta Foreman, he had an incredible year with Tennessee. Now he's on Carolina. I got Trey Sermon, Robbie Anderson, Braxton Berrios, DJ Chark, Uzama, Irv Smith, and I got the Bears D. So basically, I sold the farm a bit to get Jonathan Taylor. Now, so I have a second round pick coming up. This is 20th overall. In the 2023 draft, I have one second round pick, and in the 2024, I have a first round pick. So I still have another first to burn. I'm gonna get a 2025 first and second, so I can make some moves. I'm trying to think of a wide receiver that maybe I can target, and that would kind of help my lineup tremendously. So that's my situation. I sold the farm. I'm going all in Jim, and we'll see what happens at the end of this year. But if it's not looking good, if I need extra quarterback or something, and I need to rebuild, and I got a lot of good pieces, and I'll be able to sell them and be able to build myself or be able to get myself to a level where I can rebuild off of, probably still keeping Burrow or whatever. But anyways, that's it. That's let's put a bow in it. That is the we're really super excited for football to start. TWA2K podcasts. I hope you guys are feeling the same. We'll probably come at you with another TWA2K next week. I'm gonna try and bang a few out in a row. I want to get ready for the for when I'm starting to go once a week, and I think it won't be a problem because it's no shortage of ideas. The only shortage I have is time because I'm so stretched at work, and making sure I prioritize my work and working 10-hour shifts per day and getting my shit done on that front. So if you like this podcast, if you like what I bring to the table, the best way to support it is to like and to share. Once I start making money off of it, then I can have an emphasis on prioritizing making this as good as it can be for all of you. So if you like what I bring to the table, then tell your friends. Share the shit. Spread it around, and make sure to tell everybody about the winners that I'm picking. If you picked up a bag of Quant, if I talked you into picking up a bag of Quant, and let me know how good you're feeling about that investment right now. Now, what I will just say before I go, for Quant right now, anything 200 Canadian and below is buy territory. So if you didn't get it in on 80, then pick up 5 even. If you have to pick up 5 even, that's not that much. You can do it over the course of a couple months. You can pick up 5 Quant and just hodl it to death. All right. So I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what more I need to do. I'm giving out fucking winning crypto. I'm giving out winning value. Don't be one of those people that does not listen to my podcast and that I have to post later saying, did you listen to and follow these winning these winning plays that I gave to you? Don't be the person that just listened and didn't at least tail what I'm trying to give you, just even a little bit. You don't have to go out and buy as much Quant as I did, but go out and buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 and thank me later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the World According to Kyle podcast preseason watch along edition. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.